Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ascension Guide. I'm your guide, Joe Martin. So today I got a message from Jesus. I was doing my channeling session, and the message was lead from your heart. And as I got the message, and I'm like, what exactly does that mean? Um, and so he started to show me, kind of how the heart works, and how the heart is, essentially serving the rest of the body and really gets, nothing in return other than it gets to exist for doing so. And, so he said, be like the heart, when you lead from the brain, oftentimes, or the mind, or whatever it is, the ego can be, part of that. We do things with the question of, maybe how does it benefit me? Or why should I do this if I don't get anything out of it? And this is very relevant to me, especially because I ask this question about doing this channel sometimes and doing other things, and I get absolutely nothing out of this other than getting to help people. And so sometimes I sit here and I get in my own feelings or whatever, and like, why should I do this? Why should I take on people's ridicule and do these things when I get really no benefit out of it? And so I know that this message was, a lot for me, but I think that it's relevant for others as well, because I think that's kind of what we're moving towards, and what we should be moving towards is more, let's figure out what needs to be done and get it done. And regardless of what benefit it has to us personally or what gain we might get out of it, the gain that we get out of it is the fact that we get to continue to exist, essentially. And so he showed me kind of the whole zoomed out view of the creator, and saying the creator created this illusion of separation, right? Of us, we're all one, we're all the creator who created this illusion of separation. So with that kind of thought, if we're the heart, and the rest of the creator is the heart, and the rest of everything else, the illusion, is the body. If the body doesn't exist, we're not serving the rest of everybody else, then the heart doesn't exist, and it just becomes one again, right? And there's no separation, there's no lessons learned, all these different things. So we need to be out there supporting ourselves, because we are all one, and understanding that through the, how do we say, interpretations of other people, how they make us feel or react, or situations make us feel or react, we get the benefit regardless of it. If we interpret it to be bad or good, or however, we get the benefit of that lesson and that experience. So if it's something that we don't like, we get to learn, okay, I don't like that, and that gives us that perspective, and we should be thankful for that. If it's something we do like, okay, I do like that, and we should be thankful for that, and understand the bigger picture, and how that if you're thinking about it from the creator's perspective, no matter what happens to you, good, bad, and different, it's a lesson learned, it's an experience absorbed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's an evolutionary step, towards the ultimate goal of learning every possible outcome from every different individual angle. And, that's kind of what's going on in this whole process. So the leading from the heart is important, because we need to be more concerned with what needs to be done instead of who needs to do it or why. It needs to be done, so we all need to do it. Or this needs to be done, let's just do it. It doesn't matter why it's there, or what the problem is, or what it is. We identify the problem, and we come up with the solution, and we fix it. And that's pretty much what I think the message was. And stop being so, and this is talking to myself too, I'm looking right in the camera, my phone on face here. Stop being concerned with the outcome, of what we may benefit or gain from the situation, and look at it from what needs to be done, and let's get those things done. And I think we can look at this on an individual personal basis in our own lives, with things that need to be done, and we can scale that out to the entire planet as well, and say what needs to be done on a human level. What do we need to get done to make this place better for all of us? And we need to do it because it just needs to be done, and not because we benefit personally in any type of way. which I think, as the heart does, when it takes care of the whole rest of the body, it gets to exist the way that it wants to. So I think that us changing the surroundings around us and making it, and getting the things done and doing those things, it makes us more viable. It makes us healthier. It makes us have, more vitality. So it does benefit us in the long run, you know. So take that for what you will, and apply it to your own life and see what you can do to start leading from the heart more instead of leading with our brains, and see how the world changes. And I'd love to hear from you guys about this. Any comments, please post them below, or if you'd like to send me an email, my email address is always listed below. And if as always, please like and share this if you got anything out of it. It helps the algorithm, helps other people to see these messages. And that's the ultimate goal here. Like I said, I don't get anything out of this personally. This is all because I'm being asked to do it, and I understand my role and why I came here to help serve humanity too. So it's part of me embracing what I came here to do as well, and understanding what I came here to do. So anyways, with that being said, if you haven't already, I would appreciate if you would subscribe and go ahead and hit that like button. All right, everybody, till the next video. Love and light.